Negativity of that is
Goddamn
the LSU,
negativity, John.
The LSU Tennessee game. We're gonna take a pause before we look ahead to the LSU Florida game, which hopefully is a lot more positive. What is positive is having Tommy White in studio.
Do people know your last name?
I don't think so. Tommy Tanks would be a badass actual real name.
Can we get that on the back of a jersey before we end this thing?
Oh, that's it. Change it. Go ahead. Welcome to Baton Rouge, man. Welcome to LSU. I know I'm excited to have you here. I know everybody here in Baton Rouge, around the LSU baseball community, is excited to have you here. Talked a little bit off air about it. What went into your decision to come here, right? Obviously, LSU has a tradition. They already have the brand name in college baseball. But you were at NC State, who has had a lot of success in the college baseball world. You were an All-American. You almost won the Player of the Year. You did everything that you needed to do as a freshman, and then you enter the portal. What went into that decision, and why LSU?
It was a tough decision. I mean, NC State, I loved NC State.
You like Raleigh? I like Raleigh.
I mean, Raleigh was fun. Everybody there treated me amazingly. It was pretty fun. But I felt like I needed a change of scenery at the time, so I opened up see what the transfer portal had to offer. It was either here, Florida State, or Tennessee at the time. And
glad you didn't go
yeah,
to
Good decision.
Yeah.
We like it.
And I had Jay come to the house, or Coach Johnson come to the house. He was told
First name
Actually,
basis.
does he?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
I do want.
My bad.
No. I do have a question, because some coach, obviously in pro ball,
Yeah.
everybody's first name basis. You say coach something, you're getting worn out, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Skip, whatever their first name is, kind of whatever. Florida, O'Sullivan, everybody calls him. No, I'm not. Whatever, but everybody calls him Sully.
Yeah.
Some coaches have they call Corbin Corbs. They don't like. But we called Coach Maneri. That was what he wants to be called. What is Jay like? Jay or
Coach Johnson is what he likes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to get on that. Coach Johnson is what
Coach Johnson.
That's what I call it.
There you go, Coach Johnson.
Coach Johnson.
There it is.
Yeah. We have I think two Joshes, Coach Joshes.
All the coaches won't coach?
Yes.
Because when I was a freshman,
But besides Chief likes Chief. It's Chief.
When I was a freshman, our hitting coach was. I told the story before, but when I was a freshman, our hitting coach was Javi Sanchez, one of our good friends. He was younger, but he was a coach. I mean, I was 18. He was 27 or 28, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm hitting before practice or after practice, kind of getting some extra work in. It's me. I think Jay was there, Blake Dean, all these guys that have been there for a while, Americans, and I'm the freshman. And so everybody's like, "Hey, thanks Suavemente, thanks for the work." Yeah. So I finished my round. I was like, "Thanks, Hav." He said, "What'd you call me?" I said, "Oh, thanks, Hav." He's like, "No, Coach. It's Coach Sanchez until you earn the right to call me Hav." I'm like, "Shit." Okay. So I go pick up the balls. I'm like, "Hey, I'm sorry." He's like, "No." He goes, "That's just something that's earned." But some people are different. That's why I was curious. But back to why you got here, right?
Yeah.
You were Tennessee, Florida State, LSU. Mm-hmm. Coach Johnson.
Yes, Coach Johnson.
Goes to meet with you.
He comes to my house, and he gave me the whole layout and everything, and pretty much told me what they're trying to do here, and I'll tell you what, he did it.
Yeah.
He did everything he wanted to do. I'm glad I took a visit here, and I ended up not even taking my visit to
We tried to get you on the show on your visit.
Yeah.
But it was tough. I knew it was
tough. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
I know that. I knew it was a long shot, but
yeah.
Like I said, man, we're excited we're here. Scrimmages have just started, right? Mm-hmm. You obviously went yah off the scoreboard yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? 109 off the bat. Jackie was there. He's getting a lot of pictures.
Awesome.
This is your guy for pictures and videos.
Good. I
If
need
you
some
need
good
anything, that's
content.
you.
Tell me OnlyFans.
Home run. Jesus. That's a little much right there. We got two Tommies.
It only took 36
You got Jackie and Tommy.
35.
Yeah, you get somebody to produce it for you.
But the scrimmages just started. Seems like
It's like we were double dutching, and one was like, well, "Can I get it?
I'm playing.
Seems like y'all are banging. Y'all came out swinging early, right? Usually the hitting comes after the pitching, right? Usually it takes a little time to get loosed up. It seems like everybody's hit the ground running. What do you contribute that to? Is that the way Coach Johnson coaches you up, or is it just because hey, it's just one of those things we just felt everybody came in locked in, ready to go? And what has been your 2-point question? your initial reaction to the staff that has actually been thrown against you?
Yeah.
Because some people could look at the numbers like, damn.
Yeah, I know.
The offense is hitting all these
Our
homers,
staff
but then you
is
look at some of the
insane.
other stars like, damn, well, Grant Taylor threw 3 innings and struck out 8.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know that, but there's only 9 outs in 3 innings, and he struck out 8 of the 9 guys. So
I was one of them.
He
Throwing
gassed me up. Huh?
Oh my goodness, it's unreal.
Yeah.
Our staff is insane, but our hitters are insane. Like,
Right.
We have guys that are just I don't know. It's unbelievable what we got going on here, and but the pitching is the best I've seen.
Really?
Oh yeah, by far.
Starters, bullpen,
Everybody
Love that.
has something they can bring to the table. Like it's not like oh well, these guys are going to be the ones that pitch for us this year. Everybody can help out this year. Like everybody on the team brings something to the table that's going to help us win, and that's something that most teams don't have. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, it's so funny you say that, man. Like, today's college ball is a different day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not the same as it was before. Transfer portal is a thing. You were a part of it. You come here. Did you ever envision yourself being in college and being on a roster that is literally this deep as far as for position players and pitchers? Like, when you walk in there every day and you see this, you're like, what's going on here? Like, how's that feel?
It's pretty crazy. I mean, out of high school, I didn't think I was coming to college. I came to college, got a platform.
Makes 2 of us.
got a platform, and I mean, then I was like, all right, well, I'll go to NC State for 3 years. Didn't check out, and then now I'm at LSU. I mean, the past 2 years, I mean, I did not think I thought I would be somewhere playing baseball in the middle of nowhere, in just high A somewhere, but. I mean, everything happens for a reason.
Middle of nowhere.
Nobody would know my name.
15 bucks.
I'd be Tommy White there. I mean,
I'm glad you actually use your own name. But that's my next question is, a lot of people coming out of high school don't really know what to expect. Hey, I want to go play in the big leagues. Like, I want to get drafted. I want to play professional baseball, right? He had the opportunity to go out of high school. I had the opportunity to go out of high school. Both of us thought, okay, our best opportunity is to go to college right now, develop. Now, he played football and baseball in college, so he was a little different situation than I was. But I'd say I wasn't ready baseball-wise. Now, obviously, you were more advanced than me coming into college. But my experience in college, after leaving, we won a national championship my freshman year. I got to learn about myself. I got to grow as a player. And then when I got drafted in the first round coming out, I look back, and now, especially now, I'm thinking like, damn, like my value of the college is probably $2-3 million, right? Do you feel that now that you got actually into college and got to I never hit 27 home runs in my freshman year, but
How many is your senior year of high school, though?
not that many, 14.
I only had 5.
I know that's what I'm going to get to. I didn't know that.
I only had 5.
So what do you see the value of actually having to come to school now? And then, I'd assume you get drafted extremely high and you're going to probably be further along in your professional baseball career than you would have been had you signed out of high school.
I mean, yeah, definitely out of high school, I thought I was ready. And then after going to college, I can definitely tell myself that I was not ready.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't ready. First fall of my freshman year, I mean, I was like, I'm never going to play. I don't think I'm going to play.
Yeah. I think everybody's been in that situation at some point.
It was tough. But then, coming, the scrimmages right after Christmas break, that's when I got hot. And,
you rode that wave.
Yeah, I rode that wave for a long time. But, I definitely... If anybody's on the fence about college or high school, or college or going pro out of high school, college 100%. Because you have nothing to lose. As soon as you get drafted out of high school, it's a job, and you can get cut, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
But here you can have some time to really mature. I mean, that's
sure.
That's the big thing. I mean, I went to IMG my senior year, so I was already living by myself for a year. So I got that maturity level already a little bit by just living by myself and doing my own stuff. But, college is way better for the development part. I mean, because...
No doubt. And you get to have a lot more fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just get to live a little bit.
Exactly. You get to grow up.
Because then it gets serious.
Right.
Right now, college baseball is serious. But, I mean, if you I don't know how to put this, but, if you don't perform in, pro ball, I mean, you know this. If you don't perform in pro ball, you're done.
Yeah.
You are done, and that's it. That's
and
it.
even if you do
Gone.
perform, someone's coming behind you
Exactly.
to get it, right?
Every year.
Yeah.
Every year. And you got the 16-year-olds in the Dominican that are chomping at the bit for you to mess up.
Right. No doubt. So it's a tough world going into college. I understand that because it's the first time you probably had to say, okay, you know what? I'm walking into a clubhouse with a bunch of dudes who are probably just as good as me coming out of high school, right? They were all the best player on their team, best player in their district or wherever, their league, wherever they were playing in. They come in and everybody's kind of in this equal playing field. It's the first time you had to face some adversity, kind of battle through it, earn your spot, keep your spot. But the difference is you get to build like a relationship with the guys that you're with, right? Because you're with them day in and day out, in the mornings, in classes, at games. Like, it's just more of a family atmosphere as far as a business atmosphere, right? So there's a lot of merit, to come to school. Not everybody's made out for school, right? Like, some guys, if I got drafted first overall, like, whether if I was ready or not, like, you're going to give me $10 million, I'm gone. You know what I mean?
I'd love to see that.
What?
You with $10 million at 18?
Oh, that'd been nice.
Great for everybody.
Great for everybody. But you're here now, right? At NC State, you kind of more of a DH, right? Knowing that you are an elite baseball player and you're very competitive, I would assume that in the back of your head, you're like, well, I'm not a DH. Like, I am a all-around baseball player. I can bang, but I can also play, first, third. I can play. I need to be on the field at all times. Was that important to you when you transferred? And was that part of the conversations you had with Coach Johnson?
Yeah, that was definitely one of them. If I got the opportunity, I just needed an opportunity to play the field, and run away with it. I'm fighting every day to earn my spot. I'm not gonna just walk in here.
Made a little barehanded the other day. I saw that.
That was nice. Good. Yeah. But I'm working hard every day to earn a spot. I don't want to be just handed it to me or whatever. But that's how I talked to all the coaches I talked to in the transfer portal. I didn't say, hey, can I play the field? Like, it was, do you see me playing in the field? If not, then I don't think it's a spot for me. Because if you don't see me even playing in the field or even giving me a shot to play in the field, that's not the school for me. And Coach Johnson said, we're going to give you a shot, but you got to work hard for it. And that's all I needed to hear.
And that probably made you want to come here more. Like, hey, I'm not just going to give it to you. Like,
exactly.
I want to
earn this. Yeah, I want to earn it.
I guess quick story, because I want to know about you as a person, personality. What kind of crowds did y'all get at NC State? I really don't know the answer to this. Decent, pretty good?
Yeah, it was really good because after that, they had that COVID year where they got taken out of the College World Series. So, the next year was a revenge tour or whatever. It didn't work out. But at first, it was a bunch of crowds. But, our stadium was small. Okay. So it was,
so the reason why I'm asking that is because you don't know this. So I show up to High Point, North Carolina in April.
Oh, the midweek. There was a lot of people at that game.
Okay, that's the reason why I'm asking.
Oh, there was a lot of people
shows up to High Point to play High Point University, right? Your name had been blown up at that point already. I'm like, all right. We literally were supposed to start the season the next day. So I'm like, we didn't really do much that day. I was like, let me go check out a little bit of this game. So I show up. I'm like, let's go see what the hype's about. What we got going on. Let's see what this bat really looks like in person. He homers that day.
Duh.
So, and there's a big crowd and all this. I'm like, kid likes the spotlight. How much do you love the spotlight, and do you like the, limelight being on you and playing in big situations?
Oh, I love playing in big situations. The ACC tournament was the most nervous I've been in my life and the best I've played in my life. That Miami game, it was a packed, full stadium, a AAA stadium. I've never played for that many people. And
it's in Durham. No, it's in Charlotte.
It's Charlotte, yeah.
Ooh, great place to hit.
The city in the background.
That's the best place.
Goodness.
I love that place.
So insane. It was a night game, too. I had 3 home runs against their ace. It was awesome. And, the lights were flickering and everything. Yeah. So, my heart was racing, but also I was I feel like I was built at home. I was built for that. Built for the big moments.
No doubt.
Yeah,
and you're going to have a lot of them here.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be every game.
Every game.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Every game. It's going to be awesome, right?
Watch out for those old midweekers.
That's where you've had the stats.
I only had maybe 2 home runs in the midweek.
Yeah, 80-mile-an-hour fastball.
You just started a Tiger droppings thread now.
He's going to be writing about it.
I want to pick that up.
Yeah. He wants to talk about your personality, right? Get to know you a little bit. Obviously, we know how good of a player you are on the field. You obviously are very thoughtful about some of the decisions you've made. You're confident in yourself. I'm from Louisiana. He's from Louisiana. Everybody in here is from Louisiana, right? And part of what makes Louisiana great is if you embrace us, if you are a good person, the city and the state and everyone around here embraces you, right? And you got here, a lot of fanfare. NIL's a thing. NIL's a thing. kids are play, right? You came out once you got here. And one of the first things you did was you said, with my NIL money, I want to give back to the community, and you started a Tiny Tanks initiative. Talk about that a little bit, because this is, I think, is pretty cool. I think it tells a lot about you.
Yeah, so it's a charity. Me and my advisor brought up. I'm working right now with Empower 225. Down with some other charities. I want to work with the Children's Hospital, like during Christmas time and stuff like that. But yeah, so whatever I make from NIL, I'm giving a percentage to Empower 225 to help. It's an organization where they just help kids in need, whatever they need to make a brighter future for themselves, because they might not have the necessities that we have. So yeah, I mean, I started it. The idea got brought up in the summertime. I ran away with it. I was like, this is a great idea. Let's do it. Like, no doubt. So yeah, we decided on Tiny Tanks. And
That.
Is there a link or anything that I can post for?
So in my Twitter page and my Instagram, there's a link in my bio that you can see what it's about and everything. I'm trying to figure out how we can get donations going right now, but right now it's in the start. So right now it's just what I make.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely want to do like a donation thing where we can get donations, whoever wants to help out. But yeah. It's super cool. I'm hoping that inspires some other college athletes, because, I mean, there's a lot.
Absolutely.
Like, all those football guys, like, they make a lot more than me.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully someday we can get this ball rolling and do some better work with everybody. Doing
That's awesome, man. I mean, that's
Tommy Claus.
Tommy Claus. That, I mean, it takes a lot of athletes a little while to want to do that, right? Like, you usually go through pro ball, they get to the big leagues, or they get to the NFL, or do whatever. Hey, we're gonna start a foundation, and it's just kind of like whatever. But to do it at 20, 21 years old, I think that says a lot about you. And was there something that like made like what went? Why did your mind go to, okay, I'm gonna help these kids, right? Because there's a bunch of other good causes out there, right? Like why did you want to? What drew you to that?
It hit home to me because, like, I mean, back my pops, he got brought up, and he made it on his own. Like, he started a company, worked fires, like, and he didn't have anything. Nobody helped him out. Like, so I mean, to be able to help these kids out, because they, like, the kids that are in this organization just want to be good for themselves. They're not on the streets or anything. They just don't have the money and necessities to get to where they want to be. So if they want to be something, I mean, they shouldn't be held back by anything. Yeah. So I feel like I should be able to help them out to do that.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Love it.
I give you a round of applause. Yeah, I mean, that's good stuff, man. Because, I mean, that's, like I said, that's a lot of people don't do that, you know, and there's a need out there, and obviously you're meeting that need, and you're helping fix an issue, and that's... You know, that's the only thing you can ask. I wish there was more people in this world that would probably try to do that. You know, like, hey, there's an issue. Let's fix it instead of talking about it. Let's try to fix it. Yeah. Let's do something, right? On a lighter note, right? How has your experience so far been here in Baton Rouge? Not necessarily playing baseball, just
around.
Just everything around.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
It's been great, right?
It's been a lot. Yeah, it's been really fun.
Football games have been fun.
Oh, my
goodness. We lost
it's
this weekend. Were you there at 11 a.m.?
No.
It's large early.
I was not.
I did not make it.
I didn't even watch the game, actually.
Wow.
Tommy!
You would appreciate this. My Tampa Bay Rays were playing.
Okay.
My Tampa Bay Rays.
So you better have an excuse.
And it was the most disappointing 15 innings I've ever watched in my life. I wasted my whole day watching it.
No runs.
No runs, nothing.
They give up.
Left and went home.
The coolest
Tampa
thing.
gave up 3 runs in 2 games and lost both games.
Yeah,
I know.
The coolest thing about it was the bases loaded. No outs, and we got out of it. That was a highlight of my day.
I love that.
And you technically didn't miss anything. With
you
the
didn't.
LSU game.
Honestly, I mean, you did. Well,
I checked the score on my phone. I was like, I'm not even gonna put it on.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have wanted to watch. I wish I didn't watch the game. I wish I wasn't at the game.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
We sprinted back from a wedding in New Orleans to get back there, and by the third quarter, the hangover.
Tampa was disappointing. The Tampa game was disappointing.
I thought we got hockey season, so we're good.
Lightning.
Big Lightning fan.
Huge Lightning fan.
Lightning's great.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun in that.
A lot of fun.
Tampa is a hockey city. Tampa is a
great
hockey
arena.
city.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're not getting into that because I've had some good times at the Lightning games.
Lightning games.
We went to we had a when I was playing for Tampa. Longo got us a suite for the Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
I was at
against
Game
the
5.
Penguins and Lightning.
Yeah, I was at Game 5.
It was awesome.
Yeah. went to. What sucked was the year that the first year they won when they beat Dallas. That was the Bucks won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Lightning won the Stanley Cup.
So you're from Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Rays were in the World Series.
Yeah, that was a big Tampa year.
We couldn't go to any of the games because of the COVID.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, I forgot about
I just had to
that.
say. I mean, the Super Bowl
biggest sport year in the
gone.
history of Tampa Bay, and you can't do anything.
Tampa Bay couldn't even attend.
Tampa Bay, I love that.
Couldn't even attend.
Poof. We're not gonna talk about the Saints Tampa game because now we're a little
Yeah.
little feud here, but
I mean, if you want to talk about COVID, I mean, if the Saints had nobody in the Superdome for Tom Brady, he could just check an audible all day. So, I mean,
we still lost.
asterisk. That's what I said.
That's what
Tom
he's talking
Brady.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh,
The playoff game.
the playoff game.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you meant like the regular season. I was like, we beat them in the regular season, but I got what you're saying now. My bad.
Got your studio. Oh, your studio's ready. We're good. We're good.
Studio is ready. We have a lot of.
We got a little tiff.
We have a
We're
lot of
happy
decorations.
now.
We need to start putting some color on the wall, but it's we're here.
A little
New studio.
insane asylum feel.
What are you looking most forward to coming in this upcoming season? Obviously, it's baseball, fall, more football season. January 1 hits, you'll come back from the break. It's gonna start ramping up.
Yeah.
Like, have people talked to you about like, hey, wait till the springtime, like wait till you see how they interact, how fans are, or if you just kind of just came here and say, I'm just assuming that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, nobody's really told me how crazy it gets, but I can just think about it because we had fall fans.
Oh yeah,
I've never even experienced it. I mean,
probably a decent amount too.
Yeah, I've never fall fans.
It's so
crazy.
funny, dude. Like people don't like. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited for opening day.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
the opening day feeling.
Big. And then
Is there any
Tennessee.
series you got circled on the schedule yet?
Tennessee at home.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah,
That's gonna be
everybody's.
hey.
Yeah.
That's going to be. I know you weren't here last year. It's gonna be chippy,
Oh yeah.
like chippy,
Yeah.
like.
We don't like it.
Like to the point where like people would probably get thrown at, which I love. I love that.
Yeah.
When you like throw at me or you get a little chippy at the team, like that's what I want to see.
Fires
you
it
know what I
up a
mean?
little
That's
bit, yeah.
and it's at home. And it's gonna be good because it comes from their head guy, and it's just
It's gonna be
part of it.
fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. What's the expectations going into the season, for you and for the guys in that locker room?
For me, it's definitely. I mean, with the guys we have, I think everybody's expectation should be Omaha. I'm sure the other guys will say the same thing. It should be Omaha. We got a lot of work to do to get there, though. I mean, no doubt about that. Like we definitely have to work hard to get there. It's not gonna just be handed to us because of the guys we have on the roster.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, after fall, I mean, we're gelling and everything. We should be able, like, a realistic goal should be Omaha. Yeah.
A lot of new guys, a lot of new faces and new places. A lot of guys that were still here, but probably half and half. I would say half new guys, half same guys. How has that bonding and the chemistry been? Because sometimes it's hard when coming in from high school to college is one thing, but then going from another big university and coming into a bigger university, or NC State's a huge university coming to LSU, like you kind of already had an idea of what to expect, but now you're in a different spot with new players, and you already had college. You've kind of already made a name for yourself. Other people have done the same thing. How has the chemistry been and the fitting in with each other and just kind of trying to become a team, obviously, because that's a big part of winning a championship?
I mean, I'm new, so everybody's been welcoming, and everybody's really like glued together real fast.
Right.
I mean, of course, it takes time to, that's just being a team. It takes time to get to know everybody, but I mean, we've gelled really quick. I mean, everybody really loves one another, and it's gonna be special. We have, I mean, not only just the baseball side, but like you're gonna see, like we're gonna have each other's backs, no doubt.
Love that.
It's gonna be awesome.
Give us a name of a young guy so far through this thing that's kind of like opened your eyes and you're like, wow, this kid's pretty good for being a young kid, an incoming freshman or whatever.
So, I mean, I went to high school with Brady Neal.
Oh,
He's been going off.
Happy birthday today to him.
Happy birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Oh.
nice.
He's 18 years old.
Yeah, I know what that
You've
feels
already gone
like.
deep 3
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
I live that life. I know what that's like.
Kid
That
went,
is
kid
gonna
went
go
deep
deep 3 times today.
3 times or whatever, and 17 years old.
No big deal.
Nuts. Yeah.
No big deal.
But yeah, he's young. I went to IMG with him, so he lived alone for 2 years, and I mean he's a kid. So I mean but he's pretty mature for his age. That's for sure.
I
Yeah.
can't imagine living on my own at 16, 17 years old.
Yeah. He's.
I did it for 2 months, and I had a
Where, in Midland?
Yeah, it was awesome.
You from
bet it
Midland?
was
You
awesome.
from Midland, right?
Yeah,
Oh, it was the best.
Wait, what do you mean he lived alone? Like he was living in the dorms at
Well,
IMG?
yeah, the dorms are. So it's like college. So he was just living at IMG. So like me and him,
Wow.
were like I think 3 rooms down from each other. Yeah, he was living with Elijah Green. And,
yeah.
Are you rooming with him here?
No, he's a freshman, so he's in the freshman dorms. I'm with Alex Milazzo. My guy.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That Maz is funny, huh?
Big
Milazzo-
character, big
Milazzo
personality.
is the best.
How'd you get that? How'd y'all...
So he actually was my guy on my
Didn't go to
visit.
any other visits.
Yeah, he was my host on my visit,
Oh,
and we glued real quick.
Milazzo will get you in the right spot.
Me and Milazzo.
He's a big glue guy.
And,
Big glue guy.
I was just talking to him, and him and Dugas took me out, and like
Oh, you
two
never
good
had a
ones.
chance.
we went to Top Golf and stuff. You know,
Now I know why he didn't go to business.
So
I get it.
it was me,
Headers.
Stores.
Stores is great. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
No.
I got the red carpet for
Yeah, but I said they threw the gauntlet at you.
Yeah, so me, Stores, Dugas, and Milazzo went to Top Golf and everything, and I mean we all glued right away, and Milazzo was like, "Hey, I'll keep in touch with you. Like I might be moving into this townhouse. Like if you want to live together, I'll be like, that'd be awesome."
Yeah.
So he called me up, and I was like, "Yep, let's do it." So me and Milazzo are living together, and he's a great kid. He's a great dude.
great
man.
guy.
Great guy. He's so funny.
Damn, that's fun.
Yeah.
I remember those are fun days. Figuring
Love
out
it.
who
I got a
what
feeling
was
of where
you
you
gonna do.
are when you say townhouse. Got a feeling where the LSU
Oh,
baseball
there's,
might be hanging out.
there's a lot of new.
No, I'm
spots.
not in that one. I'm not in that one now.
Okay.
I'm
There's
down
a
the
lot of
road.
new spots.
Down the road, yeah.
There's a lot of new spots, man. I can't even begin to predict where people live now. It's just
Yeah,
See
I mean,
people
we're
I know
kinda
where we
spread
were.
out. We're kind
Yeah.
of spread out, but like
Yeah.
everybody's like 5 minutes from the field. So
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt. You got any other questions?
What's it like playing with Dylan and Trey and all these other high profile?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I mean, you come in high profile. You play with a lot of guys that are high profile. How's it been coming into a team that's like, hey, you know what? Everybody has a common goal, and two,
People have to throw.
everybody is like extremely talented. Puts you kind of in a spot to where, hey, have some protection in the lineup.
yeah, it's huge. That was another thing why I decided to come here. I mean, having Trey and Dylan, of course, in the lineup is big. I mean, but everybody on this lineup could protect everybody,
Right.
so it's pretty cool. But those two guys, I mean, I'm trying to watch them as much as possible because, I mean, next year they'll be gone, so I'll be here. So I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to
And pass the torch.
what they
yeah.
do. So I mean, I've watched. I mean, Dylan and Trey, they're just great guys. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're definitely guys that you can look up to as people, and just off the field and on the field. I mean, their games are crazy. Like they're something special, man.
I mean, dude, look, I'm not trying to kick you out. I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, man.
Feel
This
free to
has
say
been
the rest
awesome.
of
Yeah,
the
you can
show.
say the rest of the show. LSU Florida this weekend. That's kind of close to your home, right? Gainesville, a little
It's
bit.
Gainesville's lame.
Yeah, it sucks. Stinks.
It's so boring.
Not good.
Stinks, and you didn't want any part of going to Florida Gators.
No part.
Love that.
No part.
Can't stand
Clip that.
the Florida Gators.
With you.
Love that.
Is that just deep seated from a childhood?
We'll just
Yeah.
We'll just keep it there. No part.
That's a mature answer. Mature
move
answer. Mature answer.
I like
No
it.
comment. Move on.
I like it. I
change the
like it. I like
subject.
it. God knows what he wants.
Knows exactly what he wants. Dude, I'm gonna be at a lot of the scrimmages in the fall. I know Jay is.
Yeah.
I know Jackson will be at pretty much all of them. Taking a lot of videos and pictures, and
Gotta get in the field, though.
we'll work on it. I'll get you
We'll
on
get
there.
you out there.
yeah.
Hopefully over the course of the next 6, 7, 8 months, we get to know each other a little bit more. We like to say the show is kind of, we were one of you. Like we were here, we did it. We use this as a voice, just to kind of come and shoot the shit, talk shop with the boys, football, basketball, hockey if you want, right? Anything, right? Baseball, and I want this to be a spot where everybody wants to come and hang out.
I mean, listen to this man's voice. You don't think he cares about LSU football
I
and
love it,
LSU
man.
baseball?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Love it.
It's great.
And that's in the club suites.
It was very-
It's not even with the people.
It was very good to me. It was very good to me. Put me in a good spot. I grew up at LSU. My dad played football here, so this is where I wanted to be. This is what I love. So
Committed
appreciate
to
you coming
Alabama.
in. Like I said, you'll see a lot of me. Hopefully we get to know each other a lot more. So Dude, you're awesome.
Appreciate it.
Personality's great. Tiny Tanks Initiative. We're going to get the link off of your social media page and then post it
Awesome.
and do stuff and give you as much help. And if there's anything we can do to help you push it, let us know. dude.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Let us know.
You still Barstool athlete? You got the shirts?
I still do. I got a. We changed it from our NC State Barstool to LSU Barstool, so
Nice.
I'll get that link back.
How does
on my
that
bio.
work? They sell stuff for you and then
Yeah, they they sell off their website or whatever and just give me a percentage at the end of the quarter.
nice,
Nice.
nice. I think you're gonna get some sales here.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think it's gonna help. I think it's gonna help.
You
think
might
the name
feel-
might
you
stick
might
here.
You might have to renegotiate before the season starts. And be like, hold on, the fan base here is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Dude, I appreciate it. We're gonna take like a minute break.
Feel free to hang out.
Yeah, you can
Do whatever
sit,
you
chill,
want.
hang out, talk shit, or you can go. I don't know what you got to do, but
yeah.
we're gonna take like a 30-second break. Let you figure it out. And I'm gonna put you on the spot on
Nah, you
on air. You're watching Mik'd Up. We're brought to you by Sterling Automotive.